Welcome to the Blues Radio International podcast, featuring live blues music and interviews. You can find our weekly radio broadcast to listeners in 184 countries worldwide at bluesradiointernational.net. For over 4 decades, our friend Tommy Castro has been playing the blues for appreciative audiences around the world, and in the meantime has picked up a number of blues music awards. I'm Jesse Finkelstein. On this edition of the Blues Radio International podcast, we take you to the 2010 Blues Music Awards in Memphis for a performance by Tommy Castro and the Painkillers.
that song on my way back from Tunica, Mississippi, or at least got the idea for it a couple of years ago at the Blues Music Awards. Thank you all very much, and Ray Blanco for the ride in the Cadillac. That's the only part of the story that's true.
Live music from the Blues Music Awards on the Blues Radio International podcast.
Trying to book my band at this club I know. The guy who owns it, he's a real good Joe. Said, Tommy, you got too many mouths to feed. And one DJ, that's all I really need. Can hardly even look me in the face when they said, karaoke, Pax's place. Then he handed me $5 and a pat on the back and said, son, everybody's trim and fat. Have mercy. That hurt my feelings. Went down to the supermarket to get a dozen eggs, a loaf of bread, some milk, and a bag of chicken legs. I went up to the counter, man, I didn't have much stuff. A Franklin in my pocket, now that should be enough. That lady rung me up, and much to my surprise, with $116. I couldn't believe mine. I guess I'm gonna have to put something back. She said, son, everybody's trim and fat. Have mercy. That was cold-blooded. Oh, you know everybody's doing it. Got a call from the foreman at the place I work. Now most of the time that guy's a real jerk, but he was being so nice, and then he said, I hate to do this, Tommy, and it hit me like a ton of lead. They do your job in China for $10 a day. Come on down now and get your last week's pay. I didn't lose my job because I know where it's at, but everybody's trim and fat. Oh, that was cold-blooded. Have mercy. Everybody's trim. Oh, man, I know you're trim and fat. It don't mean you can treat me like that. Everybody's trim and fat.
Tommy Castro and the Painkillers performing on stage at the 2010 Blues Music Awards in Memphis. Thank you for joining us for this edition of the Blues Radio International podcast. Make sure to check out our weekly worldwide radio broadcasts and exclusive videos at bluesradiointernational.net. I'm Jesse Finkelstein. Be sure to join us next time on the Blues Radio International podcast.